I gave you some good challenging questions too.
Yeah, always good. All right.
Oh,
We are back with the block notes.
yes.
So,
So yeah, I was just kind of wondering, what do you think about us going over the different blockchains? Like, did you think that it was interesting? Like, do you think
The
it's like a
different
good?
coins?
Yeah, do you think it's like a good topic? Also, I wanted to ask our viewers if they like this, because I have a ton more that we could go over in future episodes.
yeah, I mean, I think it's good for at least the do your own research piece to start getting those kind of perspectives.
Yeah.
Because, like we said, we're not financial advisors. We're just, everyday people talking and giving opinions that mean nothing.
Yeah.
But at best, what you could pull out of it is viewpoints. And you don't got to agree, again, and I'm a little upset you sick the XRP people after me. Hopefully because I defended Chainlink, because there's the Link Marines, so hopefully they'll come to my defense if XRP Army tries to get at me.
Yeah, but also it's okay. I get it, but also it's not terrible, because I'd love to hear their opinion on it too, if it's valid or not valid.
Well, I guarantee you all of them will say it's not valid, but it's the power of people having opinions, right?
Yeah.
I agree, you don't agree, and this is what free markets are about.
I kind of selfishly want to see their perspective at your detriment.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I'll be that sacrificial lamb. But I do think it's a good idea to go through the one thing I slightly brought up before is some things you might mention might not even exist in 2 or 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Because they are hype projects. And, again, everybody has these novel ideas. But I regardless of any individual project, I stick with my initial guns of there's over 25,000 different projects that are listed. Mm-hmm. I'm just talking about the ones that are listed. You're probably talking about 50,000 or more that don't even get mentioned. They're so garbage, like nobody will even talk about them. But you'll see them if you go to like Uniswap or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or like Pancake Swap on Binance. There's tons of things. And like one thing I'll say too, while we were talking about like L1s, Algorand, Ethereum, things like that, there are some like Tron, which they're not given any utility. They're straight up copy and pasting, right? Like Tron copy and pasted its white paper.
Copy and pasted what?
Like it was like, oh, that's nice from Ethereum. I'll just copy that and replace the word Ethereum with Tron, and boom, go. So is there? But then this is where it gets tricky, right? So I would say off rip, Tron has zero utility, even though it's a copy and paste, because they're not even doing their own innovations. The developers there and all that, they're just really just, what did the Ethereum just do? Copy paste. Or what did this kind do? Copy paste, right? And then what's utility about that? Why don't I just use the original one?
Yeah.
But there's a but to that. But when you look at what's the most used type of cryptocurrency in the world today, it's stable coins, and the most used platform is Tron for stable coins because it's the cheapest, because it's so centralized.
And is that Tether?
Yeah, I think they use Tether.
Okay.
As the number one there, but stable coins are the most useful crypto globally right now.
Yeah.
Right? And they're all on Tron. So now what does that mean? To me, it makes sense, actually, because Tron's some centralized garbage, and so are fiat dollars, which is what Tether represents.
Yeah, yeah.
So garbage on garbage, cool, let them have it.
Yep.
But,
yeah,
it's just my opinion.
I personally liked doing this because it's like forcing me to learn how to better do my own research. I would love if we could have share our screen.
Yeah, let's we'll look into that. So within the next, this is what, episode 18. So we'll make sure by episode 20 we're doing screen shares. So for people who want to view the show, you can see what we see as well.
Yeah.
And it'll help me stop being not get lazy and just rest on things I know. You'll like today, you'll mention stuff maybe I don't know about, and we'll do some live learning, and you can see how I figure this stuff out.
Do you think stable coins could be on this list of
Sure.
things to look at?
All stable coins are not created equal, even the ones that are supposed to be equal, like USDC and Tether. They both represent the exact same thing, and they are both very, 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 very different. So, sure.
And okay, quick, one more question. I know that we
Yep.
want to make this brief, but what's the benefit of copying? What's the benefit of trying copying and pasting?
Well, because the number one utility for crypto is making shucksters rich. And Justin Sun, who started Tron, I think, at least on paper, but probably in real world, is rich. There's a lot of protocols that'll do that, and they become these religions, you know. Again, I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, but there are people who are like super, like Bitcoin is it, and that's it. And it's like, cool, I feel you right now. But for me, as soon as somebody comes along and has better money, I have no devotion to a technology. I have a devotion to preserving my wealth, which is why I'm a Bitcoin maximalist. And I get why people are Ethereum maximalists or maximalists. I'm not one of them, but because I'm not as technologically focused, right? I'm not like, I want to see this decentralized social media or whatever little niche that's building on Ethereum. But I love the stuff they're doing, right? It's very interesting to me. Obviously, I put some money into it, right? But my wealth is the most important thing, passing that down because I got kids. Well, I don't have kids. I got grown-ups. But, right, I care about that and their future and making sure at least they have something. And that's my priority. So I'm a Bitcoin maximalist in that regard, right? So yeah, I think we should keep doing them. Maybe we'll make sure we do 1 or 2 per quarter since we're only every other week right now. So maybe once every series of 10 or something, we'll do one of these.
Yeah, and actually, if you want us to look over some, I guess we could take suggestions. Ones to look at.
Hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube comments. Drop a thing in the comment below. We'll check it out.
Yeah, comment.
That's right.
Talk to us.
All right. Talk to you in a minute. Peace.